In the 10 years Animal Hospital was on air, it was never short on drama.
Jenny, get here fast.
I think Animal Hospital was brave when we're used to much soppier things about animals.
Gotcha. Certainly no mistaking the drama that began to unfold when RSPCA Inspector Paul West arrived at the hospital late one evening. In the back of his van, he had some unusual cargo, and Paul wasn't sure how welcome it would be, so he decided to talk it over first with vet Helen Kemp.
I've just been down to the Lee Bridge River, and a member of the public has fished out a snake. Apparently this lady saw this polystyrene box floating down the river. Turns out that it's a rattlesnake, which by all accounts are very deadly. I don't quite know what to do with it, so I brought it up here really to seek some more advice.
I really don't think that it's going to be sensible for anyone here to open that box. The risk is too great because they can, I imagine it's going to be pretty angry by now if it's been on trip down the river definitely. In your van, shaken up in its box, that it could just strike so quickly. I think probably the safest thing we could do is take it over to London Zoo if they're willing to accept it.
It wasn't hissing as I pulled in up the road there, and for all I know it could be under my seat right now, so...
Was it possible to come and have a listen to it rattle?
You can have a listen to it rattling. It's pretty, you know, pretty loud and pretty vicious at the moment. Can you hear it?
Yeah, listen to that.
I think he's pretty annoyed, personally.
I'm thinking this way, you see his scales there as well. Look at the size of those scales.
They're huge, aren't they?
Paul headed straight to London Zoo, where the curator of reptiles, Esther Wenman, agreed to take charge of the rattlesnake. The first task was to put it somewhere safe. We stood well back to give the experts as much room as possible.
You can't lift it.
It was nearly 2 meters long and over 5 kilos in weight.
Whoops.
For a few nail-biting seconds, it seemed the snake wasn't going to cooperate.
There you go. Come on.
But after a little gentle persuasion, it decided to settle into its new home.
There you go. That's it. It's going.
It's absolutely massive.
Have you seen one
this size?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that was fully grown though.
What type of snake is it?
It's an eastern diamondback rattlesnake. It's North America's largest rattlesnake. It can grow to about 12 feet. So this is, you know, actually quite average size.
And how deadly is it?
It's regarded as America's most sort of venomous snake. So I'm amazed that there, you know, really wasn't an accident. This whole situation is absolutely outrageous, really, not only just, you know, abandoning a snake like this, but endangering other people's lives.
The box had been found in the Lee Navigation Canal. I went back to talk to Diane and Annie, who had noticed it while they were out for a stroll.
It was floating in that direction, in the current. I put my finger in a hole at the top, pulled the box towards me. He took the lid off the box and the snake like put its head out and its tongue was out and
it reared up.
And it rattled loudly. It wasn't happy.
So then you found out it was a rattlesnake.
So the lid went back on straight away.
You'd had your fingers inside that box.
I was scared afterwards when I found out it's the most venomous snake in North America, and that it takes 7 minutes to die from a bite. So that was a bit sort of, oh well.
You cannot believe how lucky that lady was. The RSPCA is investigating the mystery of the rattlesnake, and we'll let you know what they managed to uncover. Fortunately, dramas don't always come as big as that.